Hi everyone, it's Nicole from Chronicles of a Crafter. Welcome back. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am starting, I'm joining a collage challenge. It's ran by Julie of Art and Junk Journals, but with Julie and Leigh from Leigh's Art Studios. This is the 2022 collage challenge for February. So every month they're going to do a new collage challenge, and it's an open challenge, so anyone's welcome to join. I found out about this challenge from a different Julie from Camellia's Craft Designs. So today what I did was I took a little book and I popped in some pages with just an elastic band, and I covered the book with some scrapbook paper, and this is what I'm going to use for my my collage challenge every month. So it's a monthly challenge, as opposed to normally there are weekly challenges on YouTube. This is just a monthly challenge. So every month they're going to give you all the prompts that you need for the challenge, and this is my box of supplies for this month's challenge. So it's a collage, and basically what you will do is take a page, a full page, and collage that page, and then submit your collage to the challenge by using hashtag 2022 collage challenge Feb. So February is the month that we're doing right now. So this month's collage prompts, you have for the style, we're going to do shabby chic. The theme will be story time, where you'll add a child or a fairy or something like that. The color is green. As you can see, I have lots of green here to add to my collage. So for paper, they want you to use something textured or embossed or metallic. And I just spent the last 30 minutes fussy cutting this out, so I don't care what else goes in my collage. This is going in it. It's it's everything. It's textured, it's metallic, it's, it's everything. All it's missing, well, it has green glitter, so it meets all the challenges, prompts. For the, I guess it's the focal point, you have to include a person. For marks, they want you to include dots or dashes or both. And the shapes, you have to include square or rectangular. And there's also, you can also swap any one of these items for a either a swap or bonus. So you can swap any one of these out for scrapbook paper, stationery, a digital, or composition paper. So basically what I'm going to do right now is start this collage on this page right here. Again, I'm going to just pick out some of these things that I pulled from my stash to include in the challenge. So here is a book that I bought at a thrift store, probably for a quarter or 50 cents. And in here, there's a story about Wendy, Wendy and Kim, and so I think I'm gonna go ahead and select my both Storytime and my person for my focal point out of here. And if I can find a page with some green, I'll also go with that. I like this page right here. Kim and Wendy. It's so funny, these old books. I mean, this is a really old book, all in a day. Let me see, when was it? Oh, it was copyright 1953. So, but let me find here's a nice page that includes the characters and green. So maybe I'll use this one. It has a better shade of green. These old books, of course, they color each page by hand. So some pages are brightly colored, other pages has more pigment and darker. So I'm probably going to use this page right here. And I'll just pull this out. Oh, maybe I'll use this page over here. Looks a little bit more interesting, so I'll just go ahead and remove this page from the book. I actually don't even need the entire page, just the top portion of it. I can leave the words. So I think either one of these would be fine to go into the collage. So let's see. I'll probably go with this page. So I'm just going to tear this out. So I hope that I can use 2 people in my collage and it doesn't bend the rules or anything. So I'm just going to tear this out. And figure out how I'm going to add it to the rest of the collage. Okay, so that'll be my focal point and my story time, and my, the theme is shabby chic. So let's see how we can make this shabby chic. Let's get a background going, and that'll help. That'll help with the shabby chic part of it. This is just this is a digital that I printed. So I think I want the words facing up, so I'll just tear this here and tear off the sides, because I don't want straight edges on the edge, on the the side of the collage page. And I'm just gonna go with something like so. Now I'm not really great at collages. I've done a couple, but I'm not a professional at it, but I just figured I'd give this a go and see how I do. This is my first time, participating in a challenge with a group of people. So, be forgiving. Be forgiving. So, I'll just tear this off here. I like this little rough edge down here. And so this book I just put together earlier today with just some construction papers. So it's a 9 by 12 sheet of construction paper, all different colors. I figure I'd probably never use it, on its own. So this is probably the best use of all of this construction paper that I have. So I kind of like that. I think that looks good. I'll use some of these. This is some coffee dyed paper. So like where I'm not sure how this is going to join up or what I can put in this place. I'll just use some coffee dye paper to fill in any blank spaces until I figure out the next layer on top of that. I'm also going to ink some of these pages. I'm going to use probably Vintage Photo. Just grab the first one that I saw. And got my black. It's my black dauber. Let me get my brown dauber. So, because I tore the page, it'll take the ink really well. It'll also help it stand out on the page. Yeah, that looks good. And I'll ink this one. I know it's supposed to be shabby chic, so using Vintage Photo is a theme all by itself, right? So I'll try to keep the inking to a minimum. I think I want this to tear a little bit lower. Because I kind of like this page on top. Yeah, this looks much better on top. Okay, so I've got a digital. So if I wanted to swap out, I also have a scrapbook paper. So if I wanted to swap out any of these other prompts from the challenge, I'm using a digital and a scrapbook page here. So if I fall short on any of these others, I can do a swap out. But I know I have plenty of supplies in my box. So, and this is strictly for this project. I normally don't keep my my scraps like this. It's in a whole nother world by itself. So let's see. I'm going to, I can use, here is some green. This is a green sheet of coffee dyed paper. So I can get my green and from the prompts. The color of the prompt is green. So okay, so I like that. Let's see what else can I do for my background. Oh, okay, so one of the prompts is the mark that you have to use. One of the marks is dots and dashes. So I have this also another piece of scrapbook paper, double-sided. It has dots it has dots all over it. I don't know if you can see that. So, and it's green, so I'm also covering that aspect of it. And I'm going to go ahead and tear this down this way. Okay, so, and again, in the areas that I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, as a focal, I mean as a the top layer. I just tuck a little piece of scrap of paper behind it until I figure out what I'm going to do on the top. So I have this little piece of scrap down here, and I'm just going to tuck a piece back here just to break up the red, because that red throws everything off. The colored construction paper really does not help. So I'm going to try that for now. So I'm thinking I might have to lose one of these characters because they are so far apart and does not fit on my page, really. Yeah. I mean, it does tell a perfect story. They're obviously playing with the train set, but let's see, maybe I can tear him off a little. We'll get really close there. And also get a little bit closer on her, on Wendy. Without losing anything. So well, I hope everyone's having a really nice day. And if you want to take part in this challenge, it's an open challenge. Anyone can join. All you have to do is email Julie at Art and Junk Journals with Julie. If you go to her YouTube channel, there's all the information there, as well as her email address, so you can email her and just let her know you want to join the collage challenge for 2022. You can also email Leigh at Leigh's Art Studio, and either one of them can guide you in joining the challenge. Again, it's open, so anyone can join. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me just see where I need to tear this. Okay. And I'm going to ink. And the only reason I'm inking it is to have the layers stand out from each other, so you can obviously see that there's one layer below another layer, and you know, each page stands out on its own. So just line this back up. That would go like so. This would go here. Actually, no one says that your focal point has to be in the middle of the page. And so it's a shabby chic style, so I'm going to have to incorporate some lace or some ribbon or both. Oh yeah, I like that green. I mean, as opposed to this green. Yeah, this green is just too loud. I also have this cute little feather. Should have two of them. But I have this little black and green feather. I'll find the smaller of the two. And of course, I said I will be including this in here somewhere. I know it's a bit loud, but I have to. I mean, I spent time, so much time cutting this out. I'm not the world's best fussy cutter. I don't even own a pair of like fussy cut scissors. These are like my precision scissors from, you know, the dollar store or whatever. So, yeah. You know, collaging is supposed to be relaxing and, you know, but it's quite stressful when the camera's on. I can do this, you know, all day and not be, you know, on a time crunch, you know. But once that camera's on and you got to get it just right. So, it also doesn't help that my fan is on, blowing things around. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put down my first layer just to solidify the option that I have so far. I have this coffee dyed lined paper, which is not one of the prompts, but it is a textured paper. I mean, it is textured, so there's a lot of texture to it, actually. And I think I'm just going to add that back there. Yeah. So this will be my layout. I like that. I'll incorporate this somewhere. Along with some lace. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll make a cluster. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll make a cluster with some green and pink, some green ribbon and some pink lace. And one of these feathers. If I can find it. Oh, I also have this. I didn't even plan this. I have some pink and green buttons in here. And I found my little feather. So, yeah. I think that'll look really cute. And I'm just going to snip off a piece of ribbon. Doesn't matter how long or how short. That's going to go somewhere on here, probably in this area here. So that'll be my cluster. I'm also going to add, I have to add a shape, so square or rectangular. I've got some tickets and I've got these tags. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I got these tickets and these tags here, so they're all rectangular or square, so I will include that as well. Maybe this is their train ticket to wherever Wendy and this kid is going. So I'll go ahead and glue this down, and I'll be back in 2 ticks. And I'm back. I glued my background down. As you can see, it's all glued in. I just have to figure out where I'm going to place my focal point, or my person, the focal point, and also incorporate these 2 bus tickets or train tickets, Chicago ticket office. And I wanted to include one or both of these as well. Maybe I'll just tuck that behind him, like so. And I want to see the train. Maybe I'll just put that like that. And put that there. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll look good. And of course, I need to include my textured slash metallic paper. So I'm just going to put this up here as a background for my cluster. So I haven't made the cluster yet. I'm going to make it out of this piece of lace, and probably get away with half of this. I'm going to tie my ribbon in a bow first, and then attach it to the cluster. So I think I've included all of the prompts for this challenge. I've got the style of shabby chic. Once I add this lace, I think that's pretty shabby chic. As well as the story time, which I believe that these kids are having a great day. I mean, who doesn't want to play with a toy train? So, yeah, that's my story time. And I've also, oh, there's green everywhere for the color match. There's green. The paper, the textured paper, I'm telling you, I'm putting that thing on there regardless. I don't even know what it is really. It looks like it's a rose with like thorns and rosebuds hanging down below, but I'm laying it across sideways. I believe that's a rose. It came from another piece of scrapbook paper that I didn't purchase it. I went to the thrift store, okay? So, story time. I went to the thrift store in Houston while I was visiting with my cousin, went to a thrift store. And I saw this stack of paper. And, I mean, that's really what I'm looking for when I go to a thrift store. I'm always looking for paper or something that, you know, can contribute to junk journaling or whatever. And saw the stack of paper, picked it up. Wasn't sure I was going to get it, but I decided to put it in the cart anyway. So I put it in the cart, and then as I'm walking, I saw another stack of paper, and then another stack of paper. And all of a sudden, I have these 3 stacks of paper. And when I got to the register, they were $8 a piece. And when I say stacks of paper, I mean full 12 by 12 recollections stacks of paper. I got a stack of Tim Holtz paper, a full book. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what I mean. So someone did not know what to do with this. Can you imagine? This was sitting in a thrift store. The stack of paper was probably, I want to say, each stack was probably maybe 30 pounds of, maybe 20 pounds of paper. When I left the store, they had to put all of the paper into a box in order for me to carry it out. It was so much. So that was very interesting, and I paid $8 for over 1,000 sheets of paper, and I mean, I wasn't complaining. So I gladly took my paper, and this was one of the this was one of the inclusion of the stack. So it's all good. Came in handy right away. I'm using it today. And I'm not very good at making clusters. I really don't know what I'm doing. So I've got that. Should probably, yeah. And I'm just gluing this button on here. I'm using Fabrifix glue to glue all of my fabric and lace together. I'm not sure if gluing on this button is a good idea, but it's happening. It's happening. Okay, so there's my cluster, which I'll include once that dries. And for all of my other gluing, I'm just using my Scotch Create glue stick. And it's a really strong glue. It's permanent glue, so I like it. This is my little silicone glue mat. I'm going to glue this down before I change my mind about it altogether. Because, like I said, it's going on here. So, there we go. And my $1 bus ticket for the Milwaukee Road. What is this? Milwaukee Road Central Standard Time. It's their whole bus schedule. That's cute. Oh, I want to move it over so I can see the $1 part behind his head. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. I'm going to ahead and glue down Wendy and her buddy. Okay. I like that. This paper is so thick, it doesn't even want to lay down. Okay. So I'm just going to glue this bus ticket right here. And once I get my cluster on, I'm going to call this done because I think I've gotten everything that the challenge required. Okay, and right over her head is where I'm going to put my little cluster. Right about so, to keep that rose that won't stay down. I'm just going to use the back side of this, the dots and dashes page to glue my cluster to. Oh, that's so cute. I need a bigger piece of that. It's really nice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's tear it from this side. I'm just cutting off the white areas of the torn paper. I must have tore it from the wrong side. Okay. I'm gonna this. Just so it stands out on the page. And those torn edges will take the ink really well. I have to hold that piece down because it won't stay down. Oh yes, I love this. This is very pretty. The pink and the green and the, yeah, that's very cute. And what did I do with my little feather that I wanted to put in? I have the big feather. Don't like this fuzzy part. Oh, come on, Fabrifix, you can do it. Just need a little bit of you. I'm just gonna fold that back and then add a little glue there. And all of my lace doesn't have to be down. I'm just gonna snip the ends here, give it a little snip for more of a bannered look. Probably should have done this before sticking it down. But there. I like that. I've got to do something about this. It just throws the whole thing off. I was so determined to use it, and now I'm not really sure why it's up there. So I can't really cover it other than with some lace. So let me grab some more pink lace maybe, or oh, I have this white lace that I was going to run along the side here. Maybe I can run it along the top here or along the side here. I'll think about that. In the meantime, I need to cover this up because even though it's there, you can see it through the lace, but it's driving me batty. It really is. It's not that pretty, and you know, I don't like to call paper ugly because, you know, someone took their time to design this, but this is not working out for my collage. So I'll find another piece of pink lace to go up here because I have to incorporate it somehow. And even though it'll be hidden behind the pink lace, it's still there. I'm not hidden, but you can see through the lace. And it's still there. Just gonna get this a little straighter. And wow, it's been 45 minutes already. I've got to wrap this up. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up this collage really quickly because I've been chatting and collaging. So if you want to join the challenge, again, it's the 2022 Collage Challenge ran by Julie and Leigh. They're from Australia. So if you want to join the challenge, you just email one of them, go to their channel, check out the challenge rules and the prompts for February. So, and then you also have to use the hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge FEB for February. And yeah, just check them out. And I found out about them from Julie at Camellia Crafts Design, so you can go ahead and check out her channel as well. I love her. She's just so funny to me. She really is. And she just made she just hit her 10,000 subscriber mark. So you know, she's a young channel with, you know, a lot of subscribers, and you know, she's really nice to listen to. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this done. I hit all the marks for the February challenge. It's a Shabby Chic, Storytime, I think Fun with Dick and Jane, or Wendy and Steven, or whatever their names are. They're got this train ticket here and they're going for a ride. I got the green. The green is everywhere on my bus ticket and my little feather and bow. I got the embossed paper, even though I don't really like it. It's there. It's textured and metallic. So that's my paper pattern. My focal point again is Dick and Jane, and or Wendy and what's his face. and those are my persons, my people for the theme. I got my dots. I didn't miss out on the dots. I got the dots on here, and even though you don't see it, it's on the back side of this same pink paper here. I really like this paper. And I got the dots on the other side. So, and I got my square, rectangle, oblong shapes right here for my bus tickets. And of course, I did do the bonus with some scrapbook and a digital. So I have some scrapbook paper here and a digital here. Again, all of it's mostly scrapbook paper that I've used. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and, you know, subscribe and do all the fun stuff that you like to do on YouTube. I'm a new channel. I have quite a few videos. I just haven't posted anything or made them public yet. So I'm just, you know, trying out this YouTube's, you know, crafting thing. So again, it's Chronicles of a Crafter. I'm Nicole, and I'll see you later. Bye.